Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Carbizus. So a few videos ago, I told you that we were either buying a McLaren or a Lamborghini. Now, here's the thing. I already shared with you before that we got some concerns. I love the McLaren, specifically the 570, but it's just too new. The technology is too far advanced and the reliability isn't quite where we need it to be at Carbizus. So there's a simple solution. When I said, are we buying a Lamborghini, I initially mentioned a Gallardo. However, we got two very great deals that we need to consider. One is for a Huracan, another is for a Urus. So there's only one way to figure out which Lamborghini. We're gonna test drive and look at all three. That's right. So it's really jam-packed of what we got on today's episode. So the Lamborghini Gallardo that we're considering is all the way in Seattle, Washington. We gotta fly there. Then the Lamborghini Urus is in Columbus, Ohio, where I'm originally from. So we gotta see it. And then last but not least, the Huracan is in LA. So in the next few days, that's right, we going to see all three, one way or another, or at minimum two. I guess it just depends on how other offers are going and how competitive our offer is. However, we're gonna do what it takes to get the job done. So let's go right now. So we put the Aston Martin on the back of a trailer, taking it to Columbus, Ohio to celebrate the Ohio State Aston Martin in tow. Of course, once we got to beautiful Columbus, had a great time driving the car around, but we were on to what we were there for, to consider buying the Lamborghini Urus.
We, from our guy Chaz, have the opportunity to spend a day with the 2020 Lamborghini Urus, and that's what we in today. So let's see, as we go about our daily maneuvers, what we think. Good, bad, or indifferent. You're going to get my vote, the wife's vote, the kids' vote, to know if we're going to make a buying decision for a Lamborghini Urus. So here's the first thing you got to understand, Carbizus family, is that when you drive a car like this, you cannot drive it shy. You got to be safe, can't be reckless, but you gotta enjoy the experience of what it means to be in a supercar. Like now. Just like that. I'm gonna give you a quick walk around on the 2020 Lamborghini Urus that we at Carbizus are considering buying. Of course, as I already said, it's Lamborghini, it's a McLaren. I thought we were going Gallardo. I was leaning more towards Huracan, but the Urus is something that we definitely gotta strongly consider. The interior detail, I'm kinda impressed. It does really give me that Audi vibe. You typically get a lot of Alcantara, some leather, plastic, some aluminum, but all in all, out of a 10, I give the interior about an 8.5. I really like the overall futuristic look. But the best part of this car, just like the Carbizus Aston Martin, really isn't just the drive, but it's the sound of the car. So let me give you a quick cold start and see what we think. The thing that I like about this Lamborghini Urus is you can absolutely drive it, you know, civilized and tamed. The ride comfort is actually pretty comfortable. You know, at the end of the day, it's kind of a foreign concept. Being in a raised SUV Lamborghini is not quite natural, even saying that yet. But the thing I like is you quickly remember that it's a supercar when you put your foot on the gas. And the thing I like about the exhaust is this is one of the rare supercar brands where you don't actually have to put an aftermarket exhaust. So even with our Aston Martin, we had to straight pipe it to get the sound. The McLaren doesn't sound great, you gotta put an FI exhaust. A Bugatti sounds absolutely garbage unless you put an exhaust. But with Lamborghini, whether it be an Aventador, Huracan, Gallardo, and now Urus, you basically come with a high-end aftermarket exhaust where you get a lot of the low-end rev and you get a lot of I guess, backfire noise in this Lamborghini Urus, which I love. I think that's, to me, the car, the performance is great, but the sound is even better. Here with my boys, they helping us make this decision, right? I love the Lamborghini brand, right? But looking under this hood, man, it's a big Audi. I'm still torn on this one as to whether or not we gonna buy the Lamborghini Urus. I think I'm gonna have to keep spending more time with it for the rest of the day to make a decision, because I'm not sure right now. So Carbizus, one thing that I kind of almost overlooked with this Lamborghini is the sound system is massively impressive. So not sure I would turn it on too often, but I guess it's nice to have on a long trip. After spending a greater part of the day with the Lamborghini Urus, my ultimate overview of what I think about this truck and the potential for us to buy it is this. I think it's a perfect everyday car, which is a good and bad thing. While you get the sophisticated beauty of the Lamborghini brand, you also, in a consistent Lamborghini fashion, do get the signature Lamborghini growling sound that's unlike any other car, that sounds better than almost every performance exhaust in the market. Is it fast? Yes. Is it beautiful? Yes. Is it a head turner? Absolutely. But my ultimate overview is that this is the perfect car for the wife of a car enthusiast, and or a gentleman who needs the hauling or the drive terrain capability of an SUV, who wants to be able to floor it from one stoplight to the next to get that Lamborghini performance and feel. I think this is the perfect car for you. But for me, I think this is more of a wife buy, meaning you buy it for your wife because while she may not be completely in the car culture, she can appreciate and understand it and gets her thrills at the same time too. Here we are, Carbizus family. I want to give you real quick access to, while I'm out in Washington, Seattle, Washington, test driving the car to get the deal done. What you think? I think she'll go.
So in my home office, or I should say the man cave, because with e-learning and COVID, I got kicked out by the kids of the actual home office. So as I mentioned to you before, right, we underway with considering 3 very different Lamborghinis. And with the Huracan, it actually is a scenario where I have to bid to win the car, fly to LA, do a pre-purchase inspection, and then fund the transaction if I'm the winning bid. So here's what we dealing with right now. It's a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan 610-4. Of course, that means it's a 4-wheel drive. In this super cool silver, red brake calibers, light gray and black Alcantara interior. We would definitely tint the windows, probably like 5%. Powder coat the wheels, gloss black, and of course do some other special things. But look, right now, there's 1 day left. The current bid is at $171. Now, we know what we want to pay for the car. And the scary part is, it's almost close to the budget and the limit that I've set. So this could get very dicey. We're gonna actually bid down to the very last second, and hopefully consider the opportunity of buying a Huracan, or else we gotta quickly finish the deal with the Gallardo or quickly finish the deal with a Urus, but we're gonna make it happen. So stay tuned.